Hello? 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 Hi. Um. Hello, 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 hello. Can I see each other? Can we see each other? Hello? Okay, I am seeable. I am foreseeable. How is everybody? How are you, my fellow people of the planet Earth that are mostly human beings? Hopefully, but nothing against if you're not, like, that's totally understandable. I'm not as usual. Today we're here to dissect my latest and greatest creation, in my opinion, um, which would be this magnificent thing that I made, which is the Labyrinth Zone remix. Did I just do something? I don't know if I did something. Anyways, whatever. This is the Labyrinth Zone remix, and today we're gonna dissect it. We're gonna look at all the little things I have. Oh, chocolate here. Look at my mug. All right, let's address the elephants in the room first. Um, Hi Neff, what's good? What's good, dude? What's up, bestie Neff? Shout out to Neff. He's really, 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 really good at making music. Anyways, let's address the elephants in the screen. Elephants. First things first. This whole thing. That's new, right? Like, you guys haven't seen that. This is my mug. It's called Mug Cat's Tail. That's its name. Anyways, this whole thing, yeah, I decided to go through a post time skip redesign for this new era. It's kind of crazy. I think it looks good. I'm really happy with it. Anyways, the other elephant in the room is this is the first thing. This remix has been the first thing that I've done in over 2 years, and or not in over 2 years, because I actually planned for the exact number of days, which is 2 years. 2 years after my last remix, this remix came out exactly on the same day, 27th of August. I know that because the day before my birthday, I am now 23 years old because of the day that was after that day. Whatever. Anyways, I'm really proud of this remix. I'm really proud of this whole arrangement that I've created here, and there's a lot of things to dig into here. First of all, the length. This is a very long remix. I believe it was 6.5 minutes long, and I don't know if you guys can see this, but if I go here into project info, let me see if you guys can see this. You can't see it. Nice. Um, you can't see it. That's awesome. That's exactly what I hoped for. Okay, so if I went to go into project info, I would be able to show you guys that this project actually has over 28 hours put into it, which is an insane amount of time. That's like, for me, I've never spent that long making an arrangement. Um, but I can't say I haven't, because now I have. Well, anyways, shall we start? How many of you are there? Say hello if you're in here. Say hello if you say hello if you love being a human being that's alive or whatever. I'm mute my phone. Okay. Or say hello if you don't love being alive as well. I'm gonna start this thing. Let me start this thing. So here we have this intro, right? That's it. All right. So what's with this whole build up? What's with this whole thing? Like, okay, what's with that, right? Like, you might be asking, or maybe no one's asking. I don't really care. But what's with that? Uh, I hope you're asking, by the way. I hope this interests you in any way. This, some people might not pick it up. All my intros, they're never like everyone. Sometimes I get comments saying like, "Why are your intros so long?" And I'm like, there's a reason for them to be like that. Every intro has a reason to be the way that it is. They're not just long for the sake of being long. They're all related to the track in some way. And this right. This cascade, this scale that is going down infinitely forever and ever and ever and ever is actually a part of the track that if you know the original track, you might know it's this part, actually. It's the part at the end of the thing that goes. Sorry, I guess. Anyways, that's how it goes. My voice is really not good today. I've been using my voice a lot, not for so it's very tired. So expect some voice cracks, maybe, I don't know. Anyways, this is a very stretched out version of that, and I made it epic by adding this second line being played. Okay, so this is played what by the Glock, right? Glock is short for glockenspiel. It's not that I have a Glock in my I don't have a Glock in my Rari right now, but it's being played by the Glock, and I decided that the strings, not the strings actually, the pad, yeah, it would do this, and it would reach this note, and it would create its own little side melody, like contra melody, right here. And I decided to make a harmonization with that. And then the strings come in. The strings come in here, do their own little melody, and we get all these beautiful, beautiful chords. I really like these chords. Like, I really like these chords. Then we have this little cascade, this little thing. I think it's nice. The piano does this. And this remix, I don't know who noticed this or not, but I really went kind of hard on the piano for this remix and the bass too. Let me. The piano and bass are very intricately arranged. The percussion as well. The percussion does this. It's a nice fill. I don't know. Anyways. I also have this orchestral percussion here. It does this. That doesn't do anything else. But altogether, with the orchestral percussion and the percussion and drums, it does something really cool here. And that sets up our main like groove for this entire remix, right? That's the intro. That was I like that intro. Also the tempo. You're gonna notice along this remix that the tempo actually fluctuates. It doesn't stay the same always, which is hilarious. I'm gonna explain this later, but anyways, we have this. That's from the original track. Like, you know that. That's common knowledge. If you know this track, you should know this. Anyways, I made sure I always preach about having a crash, like having a nice a nice whoosh, a crash symbol that marks the end and start of your structures. But I made it a priority not to have one here because I wanted there's this entrance to be very like uh very like sneaky, not sneaky but like subtle. It's not like a we're here. It's like hi. It's like hi, I'm Labyrinth Zone. Nice to meet you. Anyways. What do we have in terms of moving parts here? We have for the lead, this is what did I just do? I just did something. Okay. I undid it. For the lead we have this guitar. That's just the acoustic bros that, that describes most of my friendships. um then we have the kalimba playing with it. And for me, actually, one of the beginning challenges for not just this arrangement, but a lot of arrangements actually is finding the right lead. Because a lot of songs have a very specific sound that like you can't really run away from it too much. And I found that this worked weirdly enough perfectly to encapsulate how I feel about Labyrinth Zone's music and how I believe its aesthetic would be represented best in instrumentation. Anyways, going through the section, what else do we have? We have do we have strings? Not yet, no. But we do have piano, okay. Piano is just doing a very simple pattern here. Jump, jump, jump. That's nice, right? The guitar doesn't do anything yet. We do have the pad. The pad, most of the time in arrangements and remixes, the pad would be a sort of background thing that's always playing. Not in this one. In this one, it's a rhythm instrument. It plays around with the piano. It plays along with it. Hey, hey, hey. It plays the 2 and 4, or whatever. And then we have this iconic, lovely bass line. That's from the original track. Now here, what is this weird groove? Nif says the thing about the crash is like choosing the right punctuation. It's like choosing a comma instead of a full stop. Yeah, period for my freedom bros. Exactly. I agree with that completely. It's like whether you want it to be like a grand entrance and like a big like wants to be like we're in a new section, yeah. Or you want it to be like and also. Exactly. That's exactly it. Here's the drums. This is a sick groove, dude. Come on. You can't argue with this. And again, we always have little fills here. That's the same fill from the beginning, actually. But yeah. So far, we got some nice things going on. The drums actually don't do much. Well, here they kind of do. They only do this. But with the percussion, I really like this groove. This is vaguely Cuban, African, Brazilian inspired, sort of. I think it's nice. The particular rhythm of this track, In this place, it kind of sounds more Cuban. It's kind of Cuban here, very, very much Cuban. But later on, I actually based it on a specific song. When it gets here, that's based on a specific song, and I've gotten questions about that. But for now, let's continue. What else do we have? Oh yeah, also, yeah, alright, yeah. I like that. That's all there's really going on in this part. I really like how this sounds. I think this is one thing about this arrangement is this beginning part is way slower than the original track. The original track is like I think it's somewhere like that. And this one is like I actually didn't notice how much slower until I went back and checked with the original track to see like just looking at the gyro replacing the hi-hat in terms of frequency range is fantastic. Really, really nice choice of percussion. Thank you. Thank you. Anyways, yeah, I wanted to I didn't actually realize when I was making this song, I didn't actually realize how much slower than the original it was. And I was like, is that gonna bother people? And I was like, oh fuck it, because I tried speeding it up and it just did not work. I like it like this. This feels heavier. It feels more sluggish, which is kind of how Labyrinth Zone is, right? This is like really walking around, having a good time, chilling around. You know, like we're not hurrying. We don't have to hurry going anywhere. I think. Especially in Labyrinth Zone, like if you're in a hurry and you're in Labyrinth Zone, like I got bad news for you. Not only is it the slowest zone, but you have like three or more after that. Two more. I know Sonic, right? And here you have that's straight up just copied from the beginning, I think. Not exactly. Yeah, oh yeah, the bass is different. And also the bells don't do this. The Glock. The Glock doesn't do it this time. Anyways, this is where the stuff starts coming in a bit more. We have the same basic arrangement, but we have the Glocks doing their own thing. Bling, 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 bling. And then they stop. Whatever. But for the most part, I think everything's the same this second. Oh, except for the reharmonizations, right? That's just a 2-5-1. Towards F, which is the fourth degree of the scale. It's just like this is a really common reharmonization to any song that goes root chord and then fourth chord. You can do that in basically. So, well, I can just show you with the pad. It's this progression. And I do that a lot. I'm guilty. A lot of people say this is really obvious reharmonization. I just said it's like really common reharmonization, but I'm guilty of making it more common than it already was. Not that I have a lot of power over what's mainstreamly used or not, but. Also, that one. Oh, never mind. That one was here. Yeah, we also have these chords. I actually want to talk about this second one, that's a major triad coming from B, which is the seventh degree. And the reason why that works is because it implies C diminished. And C diminished to C major is a really nice resolution, which is what you hear on the intro of The Simpsons. The Simpsons, The Simpsons. It's this. It's in a very slow motion way. This. Wait, no, not this. In a very slow motion way, it's this. Basically. Anyways, I added my same resolution there. Here we have my flat 7. We love these. Let's switch into these. This is lovely. Whatever. Again, this is from the original track. You know this. Strings. Hello, strings, please. Well, it doesn't do anything. String. I really like this. It feels really bouncy. I think it's really cool. Bouncy as in the adjective, not the other Sonic remixer. Yeah, another thing I did for the just by doing that. That is such a trick. What? How does the stream? Okay, this I can't believe it says Palm Tree Panic. I'm sorry. I changed the name to Labyrinth Zone. I don't know why I did it. Anyways, brother Luan Maziero, the stream title says Palm Tree Panic. Since Sleepy Joe and me sat here like, wait, this isn't Palm Tree Panic. It is cool. Bouncy mentioned. Okay. I read it in a British accent, not because you said it, Josh, but because you mentioned Luan Maziero, which is this is what he sounds like right here. I can't believe it says. I can't believe it says fucking. I can't believe it says freaking Palm Tree Panic. I changed it. I don't know why it says that. It's YouTube's fault. I swear I remember changing it. Like I'm not being here like I swear I could have sworn. No, like I actually did change it. Oh, and it didn't even change the thumbnail either. What the heck, man? Okay, I'm just gaslighting my viewers to watching the same live stream again, I guess. Let me change that title. Labyrinth sound. And that thumbnail. Cause I'm not change that thumbnail. We change this. I made a thumbnail for this and then YouTube decided not to use it. Hopefully that is fixed. It should be fixed now. Oh my god, here is Gyro again with the Andy talk. Gyro, stop calling me Andy. I don't know who Andy is. I'm not Andy the creator. Anyways, it should be fixed now. Thank you for the warning, by the way, because that's it's really with the and that's me. Yeah. Okay, it should be fixed now. I think it's fixed. Anyways, back to the music. Where was I? Yeah, I really like this strings line. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. Let's listen to the guitar. It doesn't do anything. The guitar only comes in a lot later, and I think it's cool when it comes in. Oh yeah, the piano line for this part is neat too. It's all bluesy and shit. I think I like this. It's really like crunchy. I made it like super sforzando. It's all sforzando and shit. Not sforzando. It's super fortissimo. It's fortissimo because I want it crunchy and shit. Anyways, bluesy piano plus classy strings means I like this. What else do we have here? What does the pad do? The pad does something amazing. Okay, it doesn't. There's a C major triad, and then that. I think it's the articulation that makes it feel bluesy. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely, it is. Um, the bass is just from the original, I think. What's the fill here? Yeah, this is cool because when you're changing spoiler alert, I don't know if you haven't heard this remix, I'm gonna spoil it for you. It goes double time here for this. It goes double time. It's really important when you go double time or something like that, that you create the correct drum fill to do that. Because one thing that I did do was up until here we were just using like eighth notes. So I'm just dividing the card in the bar in three in two, sorry. So just one, two, there. These don't count. This is more of a roll thing. It's not actual note articulations. The articulations have mostly been on in just two subdivisions. But here I used the four subdivision thing, which is really cool. Oh, sorry. Um, oh, and notice how here is the crash. That's the crash. That is also a crash. This is cool. This is the crash that I didn't do at the beginning. I saved it for this because this is a much greater impact, right? Like, this is a subtle transition. It's like, hello, hello. And this one is more like, it's more like, fuck you transition. Fuck you, we're here now. Right? Like, anyways, if this doesn't get your body like moving, I don't know. As soon as I made this section of the remix, I knew that I was like, oh shit, I'm cooking with this one. I'm really cooking with this remix. I was really proud of this section. I thought it was really cool. And the next section that is after this is even cooler. Anyways, what does each thing here do here? For this part, the kalimba actually does a little tremolo thing, so that I can keep up. Because like kalimba can only make short notes, or at least it's supposed to. This one can elongate them a little bit, but a re bars. Stop. Stop. I can't. Anyways, to emulate with an instrument like kalimba, to emulate a long note, you can do this. They do that. But it has to be like, okay, I'm gonna ruin it right now, but it has to be like with the proper velocity. Like if the velocity isn't fluctuating, it will sound like this. But it does not sound good. That sounds good, right? It's a subtle difference, but it makes a difference. Anyways, what else is there here? The Glock. What's this Glock, by the way? What's this Glock preset? Oh, of course it's I like this. Hello. I like the sound of this Glock. I didn't remember how to what I used. Most of the time I can't remember what I used in each one. Anyways, I'm sure you've noticed that in most of my remixes there's a Glock or some equivalent instrument. And I always use the Glock and I always give it like a side sort of side character vibe. Like it's always there. It's always being developed alongside the main theme. Um and this is craziness right here. I don't know. Anyways, the Glock always is like evolving alongside the main theme, but it's never actually the main theme. Sometimes it is, but here it is. The Glock does the main theme. It fits, right? Like for this more sluggish section, you get sluggish instruments for the lead. For this one, you get a more sparkly song. I don't know. And Decodia always stays strapped up. That is correct. That is very much correct. What else we got here? Strings. Right. So the strings have stopped doing just this. Which is, I mean, they were happy doing that, I think. This was their life for a while, and they were happy doing that. But here they're happier, I think. No, that's a spoiler. Um, they were happy doing that, but now they're doing this. They've kind of been promoted, right? And this, that's all upbeats, by the way. None of those are downbeats. Well, I really like this. It's so nice. Okay, so as a pianist that always programs my pianos, I almost never play the piano. I play the solos. I play my solos. But I always program my pianos. I don't play them. So getting this to sound like it was actually being played by a piano was very hard, but and it's still not like it could have been better, but like within the context of the song, I think it works the way it is. Anyways, here we have the bass. I like this. That's nice. Um, so here's the man of the hour, the ones that I've gotten a lot of questions from. A lot. I've gotten at least like twice or three times asked about this. What is this? Like, what is this crazy rhythm you're doing? It's a bit unorthodox, right? It's a bit like not like why is the downbeat not being played by the kick when that is the case for like every other drum beat that I've ever heard in my life. And yet, why does it make me dance so much? Really important, whenever you're making a Brazilian rhythm, you cannot quantize it. This is like completely off the grid, as you can see. So like, I just spoiled it. This is a Brazilian rhythm. Anyways, this is from a song by Java, the Brazilian artist Java. It's not from that song. He didn't invent it, but he used it in a way that I really like, which is it's called Sina. Not as in John Cena, but as in Sina. It's really good. It's a really nice song, and it grooves really nicely, and it uses this African rhythm that was adapted by Brazilians, and it's called Ijexá, or its other name. It has another name. Afoxé. It could be either Ijexá or Afoxé. And this is really cool. Yeah, it's straight up ripped this off. Didn't rip this off, but it's very much inspired. This is not exactly the groove. It's not exactly Ijexá or Afoxé either, but it's pretty inspired by Jeff and Cena. It's really good. I really recommend this song. Anyways. What's the pad do? The pad also received an upgrade. It was playing the 2 and 4 before. Now it's anticipating the 2 and 4. Right? Okay. Whatever. What's this? Right? You might be asking why what's with this extravaganza happening? Also, I really like the whenever in Latin music they do this, it's really nice. Just a kick on the upbeat will bring the energy, like just here. Oh, right, the strings. I have to start. The strings change articulation really easily, so I have to restart them sometimes. But right, just like a kick right there. That just adds so much dynamics to the whole thing, I think. And it happens again here. And what is with this craziness right here? This is awesome, I think. I think it's really cool. It's just a sus chord. It's just like a. Oh, that note's not in it. No, that's not in it. Yeah, whatever. 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 That's a sus chord. Sus 13. One of my favorite chords. I put it everywhere. I always like. I always like. I always. What was I gonna say? I always talk about this chord because like it's really cool. I think it's really cool, and also goes here. This is a weird chord, right? Like this is A altered dominant with C sharp on the bass. It has like every alteration possible, I think. It has that's a flat 6. That's That's a flat second. Yeah, that's the sharp second, sharp ninth. And I'm willing to bet, okay, it does not have a sharp 11. Nice. It has almost every alteration. Anyways, what makes it kind of weird is the fact that it's played over the third. Over the and not over the right? Well, whatever. I think it works. This sounds good to me. There's the crash again. The strings change for this part. They also get promoted. I never find the fucking strings. Okay. Whereas they were doing the thing from the original first. Now they're doing this new line. It's kind of the same thing. Luan, your love for music is literally so infectious. I don't get the theory stuff, but man, is it bliss when it all comes together, my brother and Nicolia. These mixes will be found like a fucking gold mine. I love this comment. I love you. I love this fucking comment. I've literally never heard a song in my life, but he makes it so entertaining. Of course. Of course. Anyways, whatever. The piano's just playing samba. Notice how this the piano almost never has the same articulation. It does this, and here's longer. Right? Why is it longer here? I can't explain. It just feels good. I felt good to do that, and I went along with what felt good. I'm so excited to get into this. I'm not gonna get into it just yet, though. I did this chord substitution here. That's another sus chord, and that's the substitute dominant. It's so good. That's so nice. Whatever. Anyway. Do we want to go into the next section? I think I've talked about everything. No, the pad's still doing the same thing. Oh yeah, I changed the melody of the song here, kind of. Like, it's supposed to resolve here. It's supposed to do. But I made it not resolve. Again, kick on the upbeat. That's just like 4 and, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's 4 and right there. It's not on the 1, right? It's not 2, 3, 4. That's not it. It's 4 and 2, 3, 4 and. Whatever. Really nice. I like the 4 and kicks. Those are my favorite. Anyways. Ooh. If I knew, like, if right here I knew I quit, if right here I knew I was cooking, or right here, or whatever. If right here I knew I was cooking, this. This was when I knew that I was like, okay, this might actually be a remix worth returning to the channel with. Because this just feels so nice. God, this is so bad. It's whatever. Okay, so for this bar, we just have the melody playing and a bass fill. That bass fill just goes. And the drums go. Dubious Deaths Radio. Hello. Hello, hello. How are you? Yo, this remix tastes good. What? Okay, if you haven't heard this remix, you can go listen to it. And I'm dissecting it. Really, I'm glad you like it. If you haven't heard it, you can, it's right there on my channel. I hope you can, it's very, very easily, very easily found in my channel, as it's the latest one I've released. I do recommend listening to it. I am quite proud of this. Anyways. Here. We have these kicks right here. That's quite bluesy as well. It's not that bluesy, but it feels Western. I don't know, it feels like it's a blues progression. It's not bluesy, but it's a blues progression, kind of, I guess. Anyways, this chord I also changed it. I wanted this to be such a big impact that, like, so far we've been using kind of the original harmony. Anyway, up to here we were using kind of the original harmony. Not really, I was still reharming. But this is the first time that, like, we get this. Like, such a drastic chord change. Like, such a rich chord, such a rich, like, such a, you know, it's a kick to the face. Like, right, you get the point. And I resolved that by literally going, we're back, and we're back. Alright, now we're grooving, now we're dancing, whatever. And this is the tritone sub again. This is that same chord as from here. Yeah. But this actually creates a nice chord progression that makes a flat 6 to 5/7 to 1 for the fourth. It's like not 2/5/1. This is like a substitution of the 2. Anyways, whatever. And there's a 2/5/1. Oh, it's actually not. It's with the substitution again. Oh yeah. The strings line right here, I like that. Here are these chords. Not there. Here. Here with the bass. Let's do them with the bass. I think this is cool. Just this. That's actually 3 sus chords in a row. Sus chords are the secret to life and the secret to jazz. Not really. It's actually in traditional jazz it's not very much used, but to modern jazz it is kind of to modern jazz harmony. Yeah, those are sus chords. And I use those as a way to change chord. And this is a this is a plagal cadence. It's a cadence built on fourths, on falling from fourths, rather than falling from fifths, which is what you usually do. It's cool. Anyways, we have this again. That's just a turnaround. Then we have a weird chord coming out. Like, if you thought this was weird, where is it? If you thought this was weird, it is. But this is even like, where is it? Yeah, okay, I got it. I can now say what I was trying to say. Anyways, if you thought this was weird, then prepare for this. That's even weirder. Right? Especially weirder because like I needed to one up this kick. I didn't just want to do the same trick twice. Cause like this was already awesome, but like this was awesome, but it already happened. So I wanted to one up it. And the way I did that was I wanted to hear an even nastier chord with 2 new instruments that add a lot to the texture of the remix. Which is these 2. The synth brass and the organ. And for this section, they're doing the same things, but they don't always do the same thing. I hope you guys like that. I think it's cool. It's cool. A lot of the time, the string articulation. String articulation. Where's the string articulation? There it is. Oh yeah. Oh, thank you for saying that the percussion is gas because well, also does your computer ever steam up because my fire my arrangements are my computer steams up because because it's kind of I'm not doing too good. Also, Ruby asked a very important question. What is going on with that tempo? I will explain this later. There's don't ask. Don't ask just yet. I will explain this later. This is actually a hilarious story. It's not that hilarious, but it's actually hilarious. Whatever. And what's even crazier is I made like the percussion groove here. Like we had this fill right here. And that's cool. That's a bit different from the same sort of principle. We're still playing Isha Sha or Alpha Sha or whatever. But it's a little different. It's not exactly the same. Like, it's not exactly the same. Anyways, that's a nice groove, I think. Also does a lot of... I always do little fills for my things. And that's a triplet fill, which is... You know. You know, since I wanted to up this up, I made it a more complicated fill, basically. Where's the rest of the answer? Okay, rest. Oh yeah, this fill is really cool. I think this fill is really cool. Wait, let's listen to it. I think it's cool. Anyways, back to what matters. There's a lot of harmonic reharmonizations going on here. Yeah, see, the tempo's going up. I will. Okay, see the tempo going up. See that tempo going up. I'll talk about it in a bit. I'm not gonna talk about all the reharmonizations I did here. But I think it's cool. I think these are some nice chords that I came up with for this section. They're not too like horribly like. That's the thing about Labyrinth Zone, is such a simple track. It gave me a lot of freedom to just like really completely change the chords. This is like completely different. Anyways, before going to the next section, I do want to address this tempo. So the tempo's been changing ever since this section started, actually. It's really slow. Actually, the tempo's always been changing because the intro goes from kind of fast to kind of slow and you know, whatever, but it's been changing, like, slowly. It's been changing very slowly. Like here, we went up by 8 centi BPMs, whatever. 8 milli BPMs, which is crazy. Anyways, why does it do that? There is as I said, a hilarious story behind that. 2 years ago, when I released the Palm Tree Panic remix, I don't know if you guys remember, but that was at a very wild tempo because I made it as a joke. I made it be like that. And I tweeted about it, saying, "Ha, pretentious people making music." And then Yellow, another amazing remixer, musician, whatever, arranger, replied to my. Let me see if I can find this tweet. He replied to my tweet saying something like, I don't remember what he said, but I replied with, Then I'm gonna make it speed up slowly. Wait. Wait. um, hold on. Let me cook. Wait, hold on. Let me cook. Wait, hold on. Let me cook. Wait, hold on. Wait. Shh. Stop. 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 Damn, I tweet a lot. I don't even tweet a lot. I don't tweet at all. Why has this taken such a long time? It's just been a long time because I don't do anything. That's correct. Very correct. Um, can I find this tweet, please? Jesus. Okay, we're almost there. Here it is. Pretentious people making music, you're absolutely not going to be able to see that. But pretentious people making music be like, and then it says like that. And then I was like, um, right. Then Lucas Pukas, who is actually, I didn't even know he knew who I was because he's actually someone that I really admired. Um, he's really good. And he said, and then raise it by 0.5 at a completely random point just to fuck with mashup artists. And I was like, trust me, bro, it's to emulate the imperfection of real musicians playing. It gives you the music more soul. And then I said, also, hi, Lucas, I like your stuff. Whatever. That part doesn't matter. But shoutouts to Lucas Pulcas. Anyways. Anyways, the reason I did this was not because of Lucas Pulcas. It was because this section here needed more energy. And if it was like this section was at the right tempo, this needed to be 112. And if I played this section at 112, it just felt so sluggish. Like it felt so horrible. Which is why this needs to very slowly, not like you don't have to notice it. You're not supposed to notice it very much. But it needed to speed up. Because this section needed to be at this tempo. And this section needed to be at this tempo. It was literally because I was arriving here and it was not giving me the energy that I needed it to have. So basically, yes. Basically that like I was giving all the instruments all I had. Like I was doing so many fills and stuff. But I wasn't getting the right energy. So I figured it's just too slow. This is too slow. But at the same time, if I were to make the beginning of the remix be at like 116, that felt too fast for it. That didn't feel as good to me as. So my solution was gradually speed it up. Speed it up to 116. It's not a huge change and it's very subtle. So unless you're really paying attention to it, you're not supposed to really notice it, but you are supposed to feel that it has more energy. So it succeeds in what it set out to do or whatever. I think. Anyways, last time that we were at this section, the guitar did not do the melody. Now it does. It joins the kalimba and the glock in the melody. Here was just the kalimba. Here it was just the kalimba and the glock. Here the guitar joins them. Which is cool. And also, first time we hear this melodic line from the original track. I had to change this note to go with the chord that I chose. There's the section has some kind of crazy chords. Listen to this piano. It does some cool things sometimes. It does that. With this chord, really, whatever. Yeah, do you guys like this whole thing? I really like this whole piano thing that goes on here. I think it's cool. Let me just I think it's really cool. Dubious Depths Radio. You should remix Botanic Bass from Chaotix. The percussion on that would be crazy. I already did. that remix is up. It's a few years old, but it's still really good. I still think it sounds good. It's actually one of my best ones from that time period, especially. I really recommend it. String patch. This is I believe this is section strings. No, this is just solo strings from the contact library. Just a regular as. I'm not gonna remix it again. I'm not gonna remix it again. That was a really big remix. It's still one of my best. I don't think it needs a remix. Remake. I mean. Anyways, what else do we have here? Oh yeah, this is when the guitar comes in. The guitar's been this little guy has been silent the whole song. And now he comes in with the well, yeah, I will dissect it eventually. I will dissect it eventually. Obviously, I'm just doing the more recent ones first. Anyways, I think this guitar by itself doesn't sound particularly good, but I like what it adds to the song. I'm really in the mood for fake guitars lately. Like I really like just assuming the fact that this is not a real guitar, this is a guitar VST. So like this I will like use this according to what I think the song needs from it rather than like trying to be too accurate to what a guitar would do because I don't think that's very like easy in my opinion. Anyways, the organ doubles the string part and articulation is yeah, string articulation, there it is. Wasn't that weird? Weird, okay. Anyways, here's the bass. What's the band doing here? Yeah, this is the first time that the pad is really just doing its function as a pad. It's not being a rhythm instrument anymore. But whatever. It's good when instruments serve their own function. I think it's fine. Don't have to be crazy innovative all the time. Anyways, here's the percussion. That's kind of also kind of like this, but also not exactly. This is more of a samba feel than an ijasha or a afroche feel. And now it's just samba techno, which I like. Little fill right there. I think that's cool. This whole section here comes together. Or whatever. This is another thing I really like is kicks on 2 rather than kicks on 1. So like not 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, but 3, 4, 2. You know, like it's cool. It's cool. It is. Let's talk about. That is a weird chord, right? That's what you have. What happens when you want to have a harmonic progression, but the notes in the melody disagree with that harmonic progression. You just gotta make them agree somehow. And even when sometimes they might sound weird, like out of context, like I believe that's like how do I even call this chord? I don't know. That's a weird chord. Whatever. It works because I made it work because I wanted this progression, and I needed to play around with the voicing a little bit. But I think it sounds. I think once we reach this chord, once we reach this one is justified. Right? You hear that? Whatever. It's kind of just like a sus chord, kind of, but it has a third. It's B sus. It also has a flat 6 and a third, but also a major second. It's a very, very weird chord, but I think it's really nice. These sort of situations create the best way to evolve is when you challenge yourself, which is like, I've created a problem because I want this chord, but I don't want, like, the melody doesn't do it, so I need to basically create a new chord. It's not really new, but like I need to formulate a chord that I didn't originally think of to go with this. It's whatever. I created a problem and then I solved it. Anyways, heading off, but literally never stopped cooking. I've literally learned so much. I might rewatch and make some notes. Thank you, King, and boa noite. Boa noite, Josh. I could have sworn that I was gonna say love you, King, but whatever. Can't win them all. Some more just grooving. We have a modulation here. That's a cool new key, right? But we also, to modulate to that key, we have this. I think it's a cool, like, that's whatever. It's really, really cool. I think it's cool. This is also a weird chord. But it resolves itself. What's the word? Completion. You mean like, you mean like completion. Now here's this craziness over here. Woo! Very big fan of that. This is let me play these track by track. Weird bass line. This is where I lay the chords. This part is crazy because each and every instrument has their own line, and individually each line sounds kind of like trash. Resolution. Resolution is the word I think you're thinking of. Yeah. Oh, the solo piano. Anyways, yes, this is cool. This is just like me flexing all the chords ever. Like this. Cool one by one. Cool chord. Cooler. Weird chord, but nice. Even weirder chord, but it revolves here. Yeah. Nice. And now we're in weird territory. Now we've resolved. That's cool. New territory. Nice. Right. Okay. We're in church. Weird chord. Really weird chord. New territory. Don't even ask me what this chord is. I do not know. But this is where it resolves. Right? Okay, cool. Whatever. It's all about the inner movement. Like, each instrument has its own line, so that makes this whole situation feel sort of like a moving piece that goes through many chords at the same time, but it also just works as a whole. And if you notice, this is I pull out here. This is just kind of the same trick that I did right in the beginning, not right in the intro. This intro is nothing but like a light foreshadowing for this part. Like, this is basically the same principle. It's the same melody being repeated, and here it's with fewer chords and it's slower with fewer instruments. But here we've reached the climax, right? So we're repeating the same motif, the same idea, but it's more triumphant, more powerful, more richer, fuller, and more in your face, and more like. Here we're like, well, what's going on? What's going on? Yeah, exactly. And we land on this crazy chord. And I don't know if you noticed, but also during this section the tempo also goes up. It goes up a little bit faster. Here it's more noticeable here than it wasn't back there. The tempo is going up right here. This this is literally the same thing as this. Which is but reverse. And you might think, oh, it's because he used it in the intro, and since this is like sort of a reference to the intro, actually I got lazy. I didn't want to create another like reversed impact sound, and this one just worked. And you can interpret it as like, yes, because it's a reference to the intro, which is the set. Anyways, a lot of thought behind everything is crazy. I'm just doing things that sound cool. But you sound like you have everything thought out. Well, some things come out like naturally. Not always is everything thought out, but this remix was especially thought out. I had a lot of like, well, I had a lot of time to plan this. To be honest, I had a lot of time to plan this. But yes, that's also a trick in music, is to reuse motifs, reuse ideas, and foreshadow future ideas with past ideas. I think it's really cool. Foreshadow future resolutions with previous questions. Like, music is all about questions and answers. It's all about like what was the word? Tension and release, right? I like this one half step of silence. Then we have this little drum fill. That's cool. All right. Once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and not a kick on the one. We have this little bass line. This little bass line is actually something that I've wanted to do ever since I started making the remix. This was this moment from this cascade to the start of the solo was what I had in mind, and what inspired me to make this remix in the first place. Was I had this idea, oh, a crazy cascade based on the, and I want a crazy chord cascade based on that, and then I wanted to lead into a really sick like bass line for the solo. And we wanted it. Notice how like each instruments come in like each instrument comes in at its own like time. Cowbell and hi-hat, the rest of the percussion, rest of the instruments. I think that's cool. Anyways, y'all want to talk about the solo? This solo has a specific inspiration. Love the organ. I always love me some good organ. Organ's great. Organ is very sexy, very nice. The type of phrasing that I wanted to do for this solo is specifically inspired by um Lyle Mays, who is an amazing pianist, and he works a lot. He's sadly recently deceased, but he worked a lot with Pat Metheny, who was a jazz guitar player. And I'm sad to live in a world where I have to explain who Pat Metheny is, but Pat Metheny, if you like anime and you've watched JoJo's, you've heard of Pat Metheny because he's the one that made JoJo's Part 3 second ending, the one that goes wow 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 wow. It's called Last Train Home, and it's really cool. Anyways, Pat Metheny is not the question. The question is Lyle Mays. Lyle Mays is a pianist and keyboard player that played with Pat Metheny a lot, and he has this track based on Brazilian music. It's called Chorinho, which is a genre of Brazilian music, and his track called Chorinho, one of his versions, he has a really, really cool solo, and I kind of wanted to imitate his phrasing on that solo. I learned his solo. I didn't do the exact solo, not even close to the exact solo. Um, just sort of like get the vibe of his playing for that solo and place it kind of here. And so some lines like this. Not that one specifically, but this one, these for example. Oh, that's nice. um, what's another one? There's some nice lines in this solo. It's not the best solo I've ever done, but some nice rhythm play here. Oh, this is very much Lyle Mays playing. Not this one, this is the Luan Maziero lick. That's 100% my vocabulary. Like, not everything has to be other people. This is also Luan. This is all me, obviously. Like, I played this, but some lines are like to not you already made Midnight Greenhouse. Yeah, I did. Thank you. Anyways, yeah, obviously this is all my playing, but some lines are kind of imitating Lyle May as well. Others are just straight up my own. Like this is me. This is I added this in. I added this in because like I continued my I continued soloing accidentally and I was like, oh shit, didn't finish that. So I really liked this solo, so I had to like change the ending to it so that it would lead to the next section because I accidentally just wanted to continue soloing, and I was like, shit, it's over. That's kind of crazy. Anyways, I just came to tell you that I love your remix since I have to sleep now, but I can't wait for your next productions. All my love and support you. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. Um, anyways, I have this section called finale. That's cool. Anyways, that's all I had to say about the solo really. For the finale, I really like that line. I'm really proud of that. I'm really proud of this whole remix. This is like genuinely like one of my best remixes, or maybe my best remix because this has so many things in it. Um, this line is the way it is, for two reasons. Because I wanted it to be. I wanted to use the solo chords for this section. Wanted to use the solo chords on this section. And so I am using the solo chords on this section. And the lead melody doesn't work on this solo chords. Like that doesn't no. No, that's not good. I know back there I went on a whole rant about, oh, use the chords you want and figure out how to make them work with the melody. I didn't bother with that. Instead, I wanted to write a sort of shout chorus. If you don't know what a shout chorus is, I don't blame you. It's a jazz thing. A shout chorus is basically when the singer stops singing and the big band gets to play their written part. So after Frank Sinatra stops going, in other words, I love you, and they start doing like whatever. That's a sound chorus. And I wanted to write a sort of shout chorus. It's not really a shout chorus, but it's sort of a shout chorus. It's sort of like a bridge to the song, and it comes after the solo, and it's like just an original sort of melody for this section of the song. And then the Glock comes back. The Glock comes back here. Anyways, yeah. Not really much to say about that section. It's just like a nice melody I came up with because I wanted to write something that was new and refreshing and that was like energetic to get off the solo with, and I think I succeeded, and it also leads nicely into the next section. This is another like again same chords from the solo chords. I'm not doing that yet. I like this. I like this little thing. I think it leads well back into the melody. Just something cool. Now this ending, everyone knows what this is. Like I don't even need to talk about it. Like everyone knows what this is. But there is something nice going on there. Let me see if I can exemplify it. Here what's happening is we're changing subdivisions. We're not making the song actually faster or slower. We're changing subdivisions. So we're going 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So the tempo remains the same, which is like this is a trick that's very much used by the Argentinian pianist Guillermo Klein. He likes doing this sort of with the same sort of like motif. So doing it like to give the illusion that it's going slower or going faster. Very nice, very nice. Anyways, here's how I set it up. Like I just do. I think the brass is the one that plays. Yeah. The brass is the one that plays chords. Right, we have this thing going on. If you notice, the bass actually keeps the subdivision, because this idea actually only came in later in my head. I made the bass, and then I was like, oh, I should change the subdivision. That would be sick. And but then I did that, and the bass actually sounded really nice with this, like, keeping its own subdivision. So, like, the bass is the only instrument that doesn't change subdivision if you only listen. It's always in 4. It's always in the same subdivision. But when you put like 4 against 3, like here, like you don't notice that the bass is kind of off, and it just grooves so hard, and I loved the way that sound. Like even though it was kind of an accident at first, I thought it sounded amazing. Like I was like, this is so good. This is such a good groove that I did on accident, and I was like, I'm keeping this. I don't care. But the organ changes. And another trick is to do it like just before the bar enters. Because like if you switch right when the bar changes, that will feel stiff. So I made it an effort to start switching before the bar starts. Like this last beat is already a triplet fill. Same thing here. To lead into it, to make it smoother. Or else your ear is gonna be way too. So he said W mistake. I agree. W mistake. W mistake is crazy. I'm in love with the percussion. Thank you. I always love making percussions. So, thank you. Here we have that's the game over theme. In case someone is actually like um not very hard, not very like cultured about Sonic. This is the drowning theme. I was gonna be meaner but than that, but I was like maybe they just don't play Sonic that much. If there's anyone here who doesn't play Sonic that much or doesn't know this somehow, this is the drowning theme from almost every Sonic game. It just keeps going faster. Like whatever. I feel like I felt like I had to explain that for like the hypothetical three people ever that don't know like the that don't know the Sonic drowning theme. And this is game over. So this is when you die in Sonic 1 specifically, it goes and this is the and I made it in or whatever. That's nice. Whatever. I made the Sonic game over theme into a bluesy ending. Well, it just is what it is, you know. Um, and that's pretty much it. I think I've covered pretty much everything. It's kind of just what I wanted to talk about. I just wanted to show all the like cool little details that I put in this remix because there's a lot of like little nice things. I hope I didn't forget anything, but I think I said everything. I think I said out everything I wanted to say at least. If there's any unanswered questions somehow, like I would love to answer them someday. A very good reason why I put my webcam the way that it is. By the way, I didn't make my bed, so right there. So if you stick around for the end of the stream, you get to see my unmade bed. I hope you enjoyed that. Anyways, um, yeah. Thank you all. Thank you so much. W mistake is great. I will thank Nif and Josh and Gyro and Kuromi and Morena Monte. I don't know who that is. Don't recognize you, but please return. Don't know if you're still here. And you, Dubious Depths Radio. Thank you so much. And Ruby, of course. Dear friend Ruby. Love you. Love you so much. Tokus Lee is also shout out. And MBJ. MBJ? Yeah. Okay. Can we get a stream of me making up my bed? I don't think I don't think that's gonna be possible, Bob. I don't think it's gonna be possible. Unfortunately, because I only make my bed right like the moment that I go to sleep, and that's not gonna happen right now. Anyways, thank you all, whoever, for all of you that watched. I shouted out all the commenters, but anyone who okay, I can't. Don't look at that situation. Don't look at that situation. Whatever. Anyways, I think I'll just wait. I got an idea. Mr. Krab. There you go. Now that's what I'm talking about. Anyways, to all of you who have been present for this stream. I would like to thank you very much. That's what's already. I'd like to thank you very much for everything that for being here. And I will see you all next time. I'm gonna release my next remix not soon, but someday. Not soon. It's gonna take at least another month to make it because I also want it to be like kind of big and kind of like ambitious. It's Station Square. It's Welcome to Station Square from Sonic Adventure. It's shaping up. It's slowly shaping up. I'm still planning the arrangement somewhat, but I think it's gonna yeah more okay. Anything I think it's gonna be nice. I think it's gonna be nice. That's enough. That's enough of the stretch. Um, Goodbye everybody. I'll bring myself back to normal now. Okay. Ha. Normal proportions. I'll leave you with my unmade bed. It's right there. Whatever. Anyways, I love you all. I will see you in the next episode of Luan Maziero reacts to his own music. Love you. Bye bye.